Hello, the week, the 9th to the 13th of March. What is the message from Spirit about this upcoming week? On Wednesday, the 11th, we have the last quarter moon in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So, as always, I will make an additional video about that energy. And at the end of this work week, we have Friday the 13th once again. So this year we have 2 times Friday the 13th in a row. And that is very interesting. So Friday the 13th is a very interesting date, and many, of course, associated with bad luck. But it's actually a grieving day because some serious things occurred at one Friday the 13th, many centuries ago. So if you are curious, I highly encourage you to search Google or ask AI what they can tell you about Friday the 13th. So with that said, let's flip the camera around and look at the cards. So, as you can see, as always, I've pulled out some oracle cards. There are messages from the angels at the back. What do spirit, angels, the universe want each and every one of us to focus on the upcoming week? And yeah, one thing before I forget. There are maybe time leaps now, because today I woke up and I had this after leveling up to 5D. I have had the trouble to follow the usual timeline. You know, I jump over many days. So yeah, when I woke up today, today when I'm shooting it is Friday, and today I woke up and I was pretty sure it was Saturday. So I flipped over this day, and maybe that is something for you to think about the upcoming week. So if you have important dates, important meetings the upcoming week, I highly encourage you to put an alarm or a reminder somewhere safe, so that you yeah, so that you don't miss them. Okay, let's see. Relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Okay, so if you have had any issues with colleagues, with family, with friends, I don't know, with fellow students, professors, whomever this is, the angels are helping you to bury the hatchet. Bury the hatchet, and yeah, maybe bring some peace. Bring in some peace. I don't know. Maybe it was a specific message for myself. Okay. Next, indigo and crystal children. Interesting. This card, I pulled this card for myself yesterday, actually. So it says you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So if you have children, or maybe this is your grandchildren, or maybe this is some children that you are taking care of. If you are a babysitter, nanny, I don't know, working with children in general. In my home country, we have specific hospitals or institutions where children with different disabilities can come and stay over, maybe for a week or maybe only for the weekend, if their parents need a little time off. Taking care of a child that has disabilities and challenges, and need maybe to be taken care of 24/7. It's exhausting, and both physical and mental, and also maybe sometimes social, because if your child needs care all the time, it's not easy to have a social life outside of the family. So yeah, maybe you are like this description. You work with children, or you're so there is something about you that maybe calms the special child. Or if you have, I always, when I get this card, I always get the nudge about the grandchild. So maybe this is a message for me, from my future me, that I will maybe get a grandchild that are very sensitive or have special needs. I don't know. I really don't hope so, but this sensitive can be literally anything, it can be sensitive like in creation, painting, writing, music, or maybe just seeing visions in an early age. Okay, let's look at the last one. Nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So, I don't know. It's a ongoing theme here, relationship, children, your inner child. Maybe it's something about yourself, the relationship that you have with yourself. Maybe you are the one who are the sensitive one. I don't know. So there is something about your child. Maybe you should maybe you need to improve your relationship with your child if you have if you have children. Children in different ages need different attention, and especially teenagers. Yes, they are capable of taking care of themselves and capable of taking more responsibility, but you have to have in mind that they are still not adult, and they need still guidance, and yeah, they need guidance. They don't need anyone to dictate them how they should live their life or how they should react. I know that there are many parents there are extremely strict and have extremely strict rules, and it's good to have rules, but actually it's damaging the child, because then you're teaching the child that the child doesn't have any options, and and you teach the child that it hasn't an influence in their own, or impact on their own life. And a good example of that, an extreme example of that, is the movie Dead Poet Society, Carpe Diem, with Robin Williams, the late deceased Robin Williams. He has been gone for some years now, but yeah, in that movie, one of the characters, he is a good son, very good son. He studies hard. He is an exemplary of a child. He does everything that his father says. And yeah, but then Robin Williams come as a professor on this school where this person go to. This is a private school, and he tells them that he creates a hope within this boy, and he tells them that you should be able to think for yourself. You should be able to have choices. What actually do you want from your life? What do you want to achieve? What makes you happy? What brings you joy in life? Life is more than just study hard and get a diploma and then work and then maybe you get married, you get children, and then work, and then boom, you're retired, and then after that your life is over, right? So this creates a spark of hope within this boy, and he engages himself with a theatrical group and get the leading part in A Midsummer Night's Dream. And unfortunately his father doesn't approve of this and takes him out of the school, and yeah, Robin Williams loses his job because of this, and the boy ending up the father says to this boy, you are going to be who I want you to become, and I'm sending you to military school, and that's it. You know that military school are extremely strict with many more rules. It's like being in a prison. So this guy feels like he doesn't have any choices, and he ends his life. So it was a long digression, but There is something about the ongoing theme here. Take good care. Think about the relationship as with this digression I told you about. How do you see your child in the future? Do you want your child to make choices themselves, or have you set the path forward for them? And maybe you should reflect upon your own childhood. How were you by your parents? How were you shown into the right path? Do you have found the right path in your life? Are you living as authentically for yourself? So we get many aha moments throughout our lives, and especially when we come in certain ages that maybe are pivotal points for us to do some changes and maybe reflect upon how we have lived our life so far. But maybe this is if accept that your child is an individual being. It's maybe this is something about accepting that your child is an individual being, and it needs to take its own choices, both to feel that they have influence on their own life and for them to see, was this the right choice for me, or was it a detour? We don't learn if we don't make any mistakes. And if we didn't make a mistake, then of course we are in flow with life. So, yes, beautiful. We have the magician. Cooking something magical this upcoming week. So let's see. We'll pull out 5 cards as always from Monday to Friday. I keep hearing this song by Lou Reed, A Perfect Day. I don't know why. A perfect day. Oh, it's such a perfect day. Only when I spend it with you. That is about the relationship harmony, right? It's a perfect day when you spend time with the people that you actually care about, right? Even though we have conflicts, you know, that relationships between people are the most challenging event that our soul can experience. And maybe that is why some people choose to live their life in solitude, because maybe their social skills, for one thing, isn't as equipped, and another thing is that maybe they think or feel that socializing or relationships are challenging. So let's see, Monday. The moon. Ooh, preparing for the moon already. As I said, the last quarter moon is on Wednesday, but okay. The moon is all about the illusion, seeing behind the illusion, and maybe this is something about preparing yourself for the upcoming new moon that will be in a week's time. Oh, the Fool, wow. So a new fresh beginning. Maybe you feel that you want to take a leap of faith. That is of course the Fool's interpretation. Maybe you want to start afresh. I don't know. But it's something about trusting. Yeah, something about trusting the universe. Trusting that whatever good will come out of this relationship thing, it's a fresh start. Maybe this is maybe your child has gone through something yeah, maybe you have been through a lot of tests and maybe you're waiting for diagnosis. I don't know. Let's see. Wow, beautiful. Talk about relationship harmony. So last quarter moon in Sagittarius will bring in some relationship harmony. This is the happy go lucky card. You can see two children playing in the background. I don't know if it's lovers or if it's two friends sitting and yeah, enjoying life. Harmony. You can see a flute here. This reminds me of the magic flute. I don't know if you have seen it. Magic flute is of course all about relationship harmony. Okay, wow, another major arcana. Oh, 4 major arcana. So this is absolutely a transformative week. Important transformative week. So we have the sun and radiating light. I don't know, maybe your child is a Leo. The sun is associated with the zodiac sign Leo. So yeah, there is something interesting here. Let's look at Friday. 3 of Wands. Yeah, looking out, being prepared now. This card always reminds me of being prepared to ride the waves, because that is why you have a surfboard and not a canoe or whatever. Because the surfboard are designed to ride waves. So if you can look, if you see the ocean here is calm right now, but if you go into the ocean with your surfboard, you are now more prepared for whatever waves that is coming your way. So yeah, interesting. So entering into the weekend, we have the 4 of Pentacles. So maybe it's a time for releasing the grip. Time to, as I said, release more the grip of your child or whatever this is. I felt that this was a special message for you with children. Maybe you feel that you are losing control, especially if, as I said, your child is a teenager and they have to go their own path, they have to make their own choices, they have to see the consequences of whatever they do. But the only thing that you can do is being there and supporting them and giving them good advice. Giving them good advice of how to make good choices. If it's about smoking or drinking or doing drugs, for example, don't scare them with it, like, if you smoke you get cancer, but tell them that there are consequences if you make the choices that are not good for your health. Yes. Okay, this week looks really great, I must admit. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again in another reading very soon. Bye for now.